Hello, hello, Sif. Hiya, boy. How you doing? Hello, hello. We're back, and we're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna leave these guys to whatever's happening here. I apologize for this guy and everything that he's doing, but we're just gonna leave. You guys got this. Where'd they go? Where are the others? You guys can handle this, right? You guys, you guys make sure that she's safe. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna leave. How do I leave? What was the button to leave? I get out of here. You, hey, game, you want to tell me how to leave again? We can actually get started.
Mr. Ryuki, there's a video of Tessa playing Mulku. Wanna watch?
Maybe later.
I can remember it. Hold on. Save options, flowchart, Tom's room, evaluation file, top menu bonus. No? None of those are correct? I know it's time for us to move on. I just don't remember how now. Suzuki, do you remember the button to leave? Maybe you'll remember me. You'll remind me. Auto map. Oh, it's X. Well, the fuck it ain't. The fuck it ain't. How do I leave? Why am I stuck here? Did I read that right? It says X. Menu. Investigate, cancel. Maybe there's something I haven't done here yet? I thought we did everything. Oh, there's no one else to talk to. We've done everything here. It just doesn't want me to leave. Yes, I would like a tip right now. How go? How map? How leave? Let me walk out the door. The door's right there.
Kizzy, if you wanted to change the light bulbs or something, you can stack the cases there and stand on top of them.
Stop trying to look up the skirt of a high school girl.
No, thank you. I have absolutely no desire to do so.
Thank you. Kick his ass, please. Hold on a second. I'll figure this out, I promise. We'll get started. Wait, be careful manually saving after unlocking travel option? What do you mean? Manually saving as unlocking the travel, the map option was gone. Huh. Alright, hold on. Weird. Why is that a glitch? Why is that a thing? Please don't let this be too far. Wait. Oh no! It's like half an hour. No, more than that. Oh god, it's so much time. Hell. Cool. I guess we're just gonna power through a conversation real fast, or multiple. Shit. Okay. Good thing to know. Good thing to know.
You were in charge of the HB case.
Nope, we don't need the recap. Thank you. I hope everyone's day is going well. Skip, 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 skip. How do I skip?
Man, I already talked my jaw off yesterday.
That was
Fixed. My.
Maybe I can change the options and fix it? Or at least a moment. Skip, 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 skip where? Skipping first time scenes. Yes, for now. We'll make sure to turn that off again later.
I am indeed. Yes, I'm most certain. That's not true.
Yes, I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my. There was a fucking terrible thing. There's a dead body. Horrifying.
Iris had an.
president.
Yes, that's Date, but it shouldn't be Date anymore. Don't know why he looks like that. Spooky video. I forgot about the spooky video.
Hey.
That was a whole thing. This is really funny, actually. The game glitched, so I had to use an autosave, so I'm skipping through the thing that we already saw last week. Including this guy doing his whole, like, marry me! It's like, you literally just met me.
No, I'm not.
He's a weirdo. We're just gonna let this guy, we're just gonna leave him be. Okay, there we go. Christ, we got our map option back, we can leave. Ah yes, give me eyeball-y. Give me my Tamagotchi. Why was I born in this world? Bully. Alright, cool, we're back where we need to be. Note to self, do not manually save after these. Always go somewhere first. Christ. Waste of time that was. It's fine. We got to see her dance and whatever speed that was. Let's go to the high school because it's first on the list. He was so lonely that doing karaoke with someone is ground. He didn't even do karaoke with her. She was just showing off her dance moves randomly to her friends, and he would just happen to be there, watching. Who the hell are you? Hi, Iris. Who the hell are you?
Iris, how are you feeling? Still upset about last night?
Half a corpse. Excuse me. I need to correct myself before I say something. Half a corpse appeared on the ground in front of her. Yes. No, she's not. She's still upset.
I'm okay. I recover pretty quick from these things.
Okay. That's
See?
depressing.
I'm bouncing right back.
Why are you in school?
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy bunny.
Ryuki, would you mind hitting her with a German suplex?
Later.
By the way, you're...
That's Mame. She's one of my best friends.
Nice to meet you. My name is Amame Doi. I'm a third year at Sekiba High, and I'm in the same dance club as Iris.
Cool, cool. I like your hair. Looks
I'm a
nice.
super hyper cutie miracle beauty.
Yeah, nope. Sounds like high school.
Okay, I think we should leave.
Hold on. So you're the one I heard about. Mizuki and Kizuna told me about you earlier.
Huh. You just pictured me in a leotard, didn't you?
Are all the main characters in this game horny except for Mizuki? The answer is maybe.
No?
Oh, it's a pervert! Somebody call the police!
Hi, Monica.
I
You
am
joined us in a
police.
weird place.
Oh, come to think of it, you were on the quiz show last night, weren't you?
How you doing?
Your name started with an R, I think.
Yeah.
Mr. Rero Taro, was it?
What the? I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Please, Rero Taro was my father. You can just call me Rero.
It's Ryuki!
I
Oh, right.
see. Mr. Ryuki Rerotaro.
Why do I have the option for the X-ray?
Iris is sitting on a chair.
Leering at an 18-year-old. That's a bit creepy, don't you think?
I was not leering. Clickety clack, clickety
Ryuki is just as weird as Date was in the first game, but I'm just so curious as to why.
I boil the potato and my socks in a sack.
I have.
Mr. Ryuki.
You should be used to this. I feel like Date did this all the time. Why are you blushing?
Are you okay?
No, absolutely not. Was the song Ryuki just singing was German soup socks? Interesting. Just beat Cassiopeia? Nice. I have so many questions about why this is a button that exists.
Whoa! Mommy turned into a skeleton!
It's an X-ray.
I don't think there's anyone from our generation that doesn't know who he is. He's famous for having a sharp tongue. He used to write a bunch of completely lame articles and critiques online. He used to start up stupid internet drama crap on Twitter, too.
Amame has a pretty sharp tongue herself.
His main job was being the CEO of Music Food.
Oh my goodness, we finally got
That's
a
like the
name for his
president of
fucking
the
company.
I think I read an article online that said he started the business when he was 22.
But his history before then is shrouded in mystery. And no one knows anything about his childhood, right?
Does no one know or does no one give a shit?
Yeah, he was a pretty mysterious figure.
We call him that. Music Food is a subscription music service. It mostly focuses on Japanese music, so it's not widely known service worldwide. But they do have 2 million subscribers, so I'm sure they make a good profit.
I know about the incident. I was watching the live stream of that quiz show.
Hey, you wanna fuck some other people around the world?
You could say I'm a part-timer. It's just me and my mom back home, so money's tight. I don't have time to go to college or a specialty school.
But Mommy is so smart. She always has the best grades, even though she doesn't go to class much.
I've been busy with my part-time job and dance practice.
Where do you work?
I work as a mermaid at a gaudy maid cafe called Sunfish Pocket.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I remember that maid cafe. I think it was in the first game.
Mermaids are what they call the maids that work there.
They wear these cute mermaid outfits.
Yep,
as
nope,
they
I
serve
remember
the
this place.
customers. I know because I used to work at Sunfish Pocket a long time ago. Mommy works there at night after dance practice.
Guess what fucking nerd is the one that took us to that place? If you guessed Ota, congratulations, you're
I
right.
wouldn't tell anyone, but until about 11.
Even when you were 17.
Yes, ever since I was 16.
That's a violation of Article 61 of the Labor Standards Act, though it would be the employer who would be penalized.
I lied to the manager about my age.
Cannot employ anyone younger than 18 from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Ah, I see.
So according to my profile, I'm 20 years old right now.
That's a bit...
I'm sorry. Please don't arrest trust me. My family's poor, so I need to keep working.
Iris, do you have anything to say over here?
You know, today is February 11th, National Foundation Day.
Then why are you in the
Oh,
school?
right.
You know what? Who am I to question it? That's a common thing in fucking manga, I
And
guess.
Why are you at school?
Well, how do I put this? I just felt compelled.
I can only wear this uniform and attend this school for about another month or so.
So I invited Mame, and we just kind of ended up here.
Iris and Mame are third years. They'll be graduating soon.
Hmm? Mizuki didn't tell you?
She did, but I want to double check, just in case.
The agency I belong to, Lemniscape, received a request for me to appear. They wanted me and one more person to participate as a pair, but we couldn't find anyone with an opening in their schedule. And that's why Mizuki ended up going instead. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about it. It did feel like some sort of paranormal phenomenon, though.
Paranormal?
Like I mentioned last night, maybe that body teleported here from some other world.
Or some other time. Dun dun dun.
The other half could have been absorbed into some other dimension, and that split the body in two.
Into the future. Yes.
Speaking of which, there are rumors that people who watched that video and disappeared could have also been swallowed into another dimension.
It's been what? It's been like what? 12 hours? How have people already disappeared?
Iris is just sitting.
Now you're trying too hard.
Well, what do you want me to say?
That QR code video, a similar video went viral about half a year ago.
The Bats 490 video. Supposedly people who saw it suddenly vanished.
That's 490. Kizuna mentioned the same thing.
So, they say those who went missing were taken into another dimension. Yes,
So did I.
But you two haven't disappeared.
that's because we haven't decoded it.
There's a code hidden inside Bats 490.
They say the code reveals a specific location.
You have to go there to get taken into another dimension.
Ooh, spooky.
And the people who decrypted the code all said the same thing before vanishing.
I've learned the secret of the world.
But no one knows what that secret is.
The true secret is... This is all a video game. Dun dun dun! They were all taken into our world. They were allowed to escape and leave. That's what happened, right? There can be no question. I don't!
Yanni, I told you to wait for me at the gate, didn't I?
I don't! I don't like! I don't! I have... nope. 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 I don't like. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. Leave. Turn around. Take the mask off. One or the other. Possibly both. You're scaring me. I don't care if you're scaring her. She's fine. You're scaring me.
Yeah, but I got here a bit early.
His name is Gen Ishiagane. He's the owner of the fusion restaurant Brahmin in Golden Yokocho. Though, I'm sure you already know that.
Yeah, I've been there many times.
And you will continue to be there many times 6 years from now.
Why is Gen here?
Ah, if it isn't Mr. Ryuki.
Don't look at me. Do not turn
Are you
my
here to
direction.
investigate that case by any chance?
Stop turning your face in my direction. Turn,
Yes.
go.
I was talking
Go.
to Iris about it.
Go away.
I also watched the quiz show last night. Several people I know were on it.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, are you asking because I'm wearing this mask? It was fine. The security for this school is practically non-existent.
I don't like knowing this.
There are tons of places on the grounds without any fences or security cameras.
This is a terrible thing for anyone to know, especially someone with that mask.
So you didn't walk in through the front gate?
I couldn't have dressed like this. A guard would have stopped me.
With good reason! With very good reason! There's a reason he always wears the mask. He would scare people if you took it off. He's scaring people with it on! Supposedly it's something he was born with. He got called a monster when he was a kid. I'm calling you a monster now.
You're more than welcome to visit anytime.
Genny's cooking is amazing.
Everything he makes is so good. My tongue could fall right off. Personally, I think his place and Matsushita Diner are competing for the #1 spot.
Come on now, don't compare my restaurant with a place like that. The cooking there was superb when Takiro was still the man behind the chef's knife, but now it's his son Ota running things. He doesn't know the first thing about cooking. His dishes are missing the most important condiment.
Love. Or paprika. He does have a kind voice, but his face hurts to look at, and it hurts when it looks at me.
I drove here to pick up Amame and Iris. I need them to help out at work tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Genny. Something came up.
Oh, I see.
I'm free though. I can still help.
That'd be great.
You two are close with Gen, huh?
Yeah, we're just a big old happy threesome.
Don't call it that, please.
That was a weird way to phrase it.
Thank you, Tama, for agreeing with me.
Amame visited Brahman a lot, even back when it was in Yotsuya.
Once it moved to Golden Yokocho, I took Iris there.
You've been to Brahmin too, Mr. Ryuki?
Of course. I've been there several times. Mr. Date took me there.
Mr. Date?
Yes, the man who is in the wrong body and is supposedly dating your adopted mother at the end of the first game. I still have many questions about this.
So you must know Mr. Date too, Genny.
I've known him for a long time. We're so close, we've seen each other's buttholes.
Wow, what a small world.
Is she really going to ignore the butt part?
You know, that's fine. Look, it's rude to bring it up. It's rude to ask to elaborate further. All right, Tama, we let it slide. We let it pass. We move on. It's okay.
Well, I think we got enough info here for now.
Ex-boyfriends?
Ryuki, wanna get going?
Most certainly,
Sounds good.
absolutely. Date, I didn't realize. I knew Date was a pervert. I didn't realize he was. Well, actually, the mask kind of makes sense. I'm gonna leave this situation before it gets any weirder and before anyone starts showing anyone at each other's buttholes. Who wants to go talk to the Yakuza? I'm sure that's gonna be a lot less stressful. Somehow.
Wait, you're the director of that quiz show, Chimpei?
You got a problem with that?
No, but
I told you, he got out. He's making an honest living as a civilian these days. Ain't that right?
That's right, boss.
Stop calling me that. You're not a member of the gang anymore.
You know what? Congratulations, I'm glad you got out.
A dragon with a gold ball. Kind of like us, Ryuki.
Oh, Tama.
you're not made of gold, though.
My girl has a baby on the way right now, so we decided to get married. But her parents wouldn't approve of it. Said they wouldn't let me have their daughter unless I got out of the business. I agonized over the decision, so much that I could only eat 2 slices of pizza instead of the usual 3.
Wow, only 2? Only 3? Even that's kind of small.
What a man has to do, what a man has to do. Right? So, I made up my mind to talk to the boss about it. But before I could...
Oh, I get it. Then I'll try asking him for you.
And Moma listened to Iris.
What?
Of course he would.
I didn't have any ulterior motives, so don't get it twisted.
He would do anything for his darling Tessa, wouldn't you, Moma?
I came to say thanks to the boss for yesterday. I was thinking of going to Akiba, and this place is on the way.
Why Akiba?
Well, I need to stop by a maid cafe.
It wouldn't happen to be a place with mermaids, would it?
Maid Cafe?
Yeah, it's called Sunfish Pocket. My girlfriend works there. I actually used to attend a vocational school to learn about film. I wanted to be a porn director. I used the connections I got there to reach out to a production company for online shows. And I was promoted to director right away. Supposedly, the last director ran away, so they really needed me to take his place.
Everyone knows everyone. That kind of just feels like how this shit works sometimes. It's like, okay, you know you, and you know you, and you know you, and you know you, and you might be dating you. Somehow we're just like, it's like a red string situation. I need a fucking board to like hang up all the pictures and be like, okay, how does everyone know each other?
We didn't have enough people. The quiz show needed 3 teams of 2 to answer questions.
Are you dating a mame? No, that can't be right. She wasn't
We
pregnant.
tried hard, but couldn't get together that last team.
The fact that she's only 18 would not bar her from potentially being the girlfriend. I'm gonna be honest.
I had no choice but to participate myself, so I invited the boss to go with me.
And MoMA agreed to
But this does mean
participate?
that he might know Iris and Amame.
Well, you know, it was a request from one of my precious underlings, after all.
I convinced him by saying Tessa would be there too. Then he agreed right away. Sorry, but I haven't found anything that might be a lead.
What about the rest of the staff?
They'll probably tell you the same thing.
The detectives from HQ have already questioned the rest of the staff. Their report is uploaded on the database. 0 clues. There isn't any information that could help us at all.
Boo. The show was supposed to run for 6 hours straight, from 6 to midnight. But it wasn't the same contestant the whole time. They were supposed to swap out every hour. Our appearance was slated for 9
Didn't know
p.m.
anything about the others. I already turned in the list of contestants to the cops. Why don't you try hitting them up one by one?
The other detectives already took care of that a while back.
Oh, thank God. That means we don't have to meet 1,000 other
No
characters.
clues there either. There haven't been any reports of suspicious individuals. There are a lot of lanterns lined up here.
Maybe MoMA hung them up.
Wait, who's hung? Who?
Thomas, stop thinking about people's pants.
Huh? MoMA?
Moma's hung, huh?
Tama, Tama, you are my eyeball? Please? We don't need to worry
That's
about.
not what I said.
We're not going to be looking. We're not going to be checking out if anyone's hung or not. We're not here for that.
Yeah, I didn't take his finger or anything. We're not doing any of that outdated cutting off your finger deal.
After all, the Kumakuras are a gang with morals.
Sounds like an oxymoron. Like a vegan zombie.
The vegan zombie. They only care for grains.
Didn't he just say so earlier? It is what it is. I'm pissed about the case too. That co-appearance was like a dream come true. And the whole show was ruined. I'd love to get my hands on the bastard responsible.
A dream come true?
The boss and Tessa got to...
Shut it! Anyway, I'd love to help you with your investigation and all, but unfortunately, I don't have any info that might be useful to you.
You're useless. Got it. Of course you are. Sorry, hold on. Tamagotchi needed my attention. What were you talking about?
I hacked into it. There are a ton of videos of salmon laying eggs in there.
Why?
I don't think that's a problem.
It's not. I just have questions.
We all have our own interests.
Can I ask him about that? No dating. No dating apps allowed. Cruel.
An ashtray in this day and age? How anachronistic is this place? It's like a Yakuza den in here.
That's exactly what it is.
Hey, you mind answering the question of why you have a bunch of salmon videos on your computer? Like, don't ask why I know this. I'm just curious.
I don't know what to tell you.
Did you see any suspicious people hanging around the studio, for example?
Suspicious people. I guess the only one who comes to mind is Kameji.
Kameji? You mean...
Yeah, Andy's Kameji, the host.
The cube head. I mean, look, if I saw him anywhere else outside of a TV studio, I would absolutely call him suspicious.
Supposedly, he has connection to the Yakuza.
Yeah, so do you. I feel like you're not in a position to...
I'm not talking about our group, of course. It's just something I heard at a meeting with the street bosses. Word is, he's involved in some dangerous transactions.
Was he born with a cube head, or was that a Yakuza thing?
Oh, that might not have anything to do with last night.
Could be completely unrelated, you never know.
Kameji has connections with the Yakuza? Could it be true?
Let's
Oh,
figure
most
that out
likely.
later.
Absolutely, 100%.
You need to gather intel for now.
Got it. Then let's go somewhere else.
Let's go to the department store, see what's over here, I guess. Let's go do some shopping in the middle of this investigation. That'll take our mind off of it, right? We're definitely getting a whole lot of nutting around here.
Shoma, my little boy, he's in elementary school. One day I wake up, go to the bathroom mirror, and I have writing on my forehead. It must have been Shoma. He had been learning letters in school recently. Anyway, he writes, Death Tub. And I'm thinking, Death Tub? Is that what he meant? Is he trying to tell me something? Then Shoma saw my face and started busting out laughing. And I was thinking, what's so funny? That's when I realized when you see Death Tub in the mirror... God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
Boo! Get off the stage. Top! Why are you laughing?
Another story about Shoma. One day I got a call from school and a rather heavy-set vice principal told me, Your Shoma called me a pig of all things! I apologized, then gave Shoma a talking to. Listen here, Shoma. Don't you ever call the vice principal that again. He said, Okay, I won't call the vice principal a pig anymore.
If your cube head guy feels fine not coming up, you're worried about what Gin's actual face might be, you know what? You make a good and terrifying point.
But it's okay if I call a pig vice principal, right? I say, sure, why not? So then as the kid is leaving, he says, I'm sorry. Can I go play with my friends now, vice principal?
Okay, that one was actually funny. That one was good. The other one was
God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
and now I say boo again. That one, I'll admit, I like that one. That one was good. Except for the part where the sign fell.
Are you finished?
Well, you're the only one here. You're Mr. Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department, right? You came here to talk about what happened?
Yes.
Then let's go somewhere else to talk. You'd prefer someplace quieter, right?
Yeah, this music is gonna grate on my nerves eventually. For now, it's fine though. Okay, this isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Wait,
When you said
the Ferris wheel?
how, why are you reacting now? You're already sitting.
Well, why not?
Alone with a middle-aged man in an enclosed space?
Tama, if you start writing fan fiction in here, I swear.
This is not what I had in mind.
Thank you.
Look, the ants are like people.
It's the other way around. Wait, the other way around doesn't sound right either.
Especially because there are no people down there. Oh, yes there are. Alright. Can I ask about the head? Is that rude? It'd probably be rude, right?
Oh, this? It's my one and only stage outfit.
Like, it'd be rude to ask, yes? I feel
This
like...
sharp little bow tie is the highlight. My boy bought it for me last year.
That's sweet?
Bow ties are somewhat unusual. Traditional ties are more common.
But you weren't wearing that tie last night, were you?
Oh, I wasn't. I tend to take it off or put it on based on how I'm feeling.
But you just said it was your highlight. Hold on. You're hiding something. Oh my goodness, finally we can interrogate someone! Even if it's something stupid.
Do you come to the stage a lot?
Yeah, the owner of the Misaton department store took a liking to me. He's given me the opportunity to appear several times now. I love Ferris wheels. I like anything that continuously spins around, actually. Plane propellers, washing machines, the beds at love hotels.
There used to be rotating beds at love hotels a long time ago.
Thank you for the information, Tama.
How do you know that?
But also, why are you
Just
blushing?
like life, isn't it? With its ups and downs. We rotate around the same places over and over.
Well, the beds at love hotels don't go up and down, though. Although, I guess they do, in a way.
Depends on how enthusiastic you are about it.
My boy is just like me, you know?
Shoma? You mentioned him on stage earlier.
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too.
Thank you for the bits.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Like a Ferris wheel, baby.
He's almost in middle school and he still comes here by himself all the time. He talks like he's all grown up, but he's still a kid inside.
With your love of Ferris wheels, I'd say you're still a kid on the inside too.
You got a point there.
Aren't we all? Isn't that the joy of life? Never letting go of that sort of stuff. Anyways,
He's right in the middle of his rebellious stage, so he's been a handful. His mother hasn't been around for about 3 years now.
Was it a divorce?
Yeah. She got sick of me and left the house.
Does this have to do with the Yakuza by any chance?
oh,
What? Where in the world did that come from?
that was a bit of an abrupt addition to this conversation.
Just something I heard. That you have gang connections.
That's complete nonsense. I'm just an ordinary comedian.
Sir, have you looked in the mirror? I mean, clearly you did. You just had the whole butthole head joke.
Well, even if it was true, he wouldn't just admit it.
You know I'm a comedian now, but when I was in my early 20s, I was working as a regular company employee. I appeared on several quiz shows on the side and ended up winning first place many times.
Komeiji was famous as a quiz king ever since he was a student. He even had worshippers who lauded him as the quiz god.
Thinking
Y
back,
you know what?
that
People have
may
had
been
weirder
the peak of my
idols, I
life.
guess.
Adored wherever I went, everyone buying me all sorts of things. Maybe I shouldn't have taken advantage of the situation like I did.
Alright, now we're getting to the heart of
I
something.
was so enamored by the glamorous celebrity life. I've always loved comedy, so I strived to become a comedian. And after that, well, it's just as you saw on that stage.
I wonder why there wasn't an audience. It was so funny.
Tama, do I need to, like, look into your, like, comedy routines and make sure that nothing's, like, crossed or broken? You good? You're fine?
Ah, I haven't told you yet, have I? The producer for that show knew about me from my Quiz King days. He thought I could tell all sorts of anecdotes and gave me an offer to host the show. Ah, right. Sorry for calling you Team Popo back then. It was in the script. Didn't really have a choice.
By the way, Iris and Mizuki were called Team Luminous Gate, and Momo and Shinpei were called Team Yakuza. Is that not a thing that should be kept secret? Like, just like, hey everyone watching this live stream, here's a couple of Yakuza members. Give them all a round of applause. Maybe they'll win.
I'm sorry. I have no idea what happened. I was just invited there and hosted the show as requested. Then that body suddenly appeared.
Did you know Jin, the victim?
I've never met him. I do know he was hated for his extreme narcissism and ego.
Gee, a billionaire with an ego. What a shock.
If I had to guess, the motive was probably a grudge. Someone must have had a grudge against him and did that. Ah, does it?
A little.
A lot is more like it. Komechi's blood alcohol level is 0.12%. The early stages of inebriation.
I just couldn't get over what happened last night and ended up drinking too much.
I'm gonna be honest. You know what? I'm not gonna judge you for that one. That one's fine. Thank you for the lurk, Sif.
I wanted to
We'll see you
forget
later.
about everything. I had to drink.
I mean, had to is a bit strong, but also I'm not gonna berate you for that one. Forgot to do that earlier? That's fair. Okay, we had a whole lot of no information
Sorry I
at
couldn't
all
help,
at
Mr.
any of these locations. Whole bunch of fucking nothing.
I wish you luck with the investigation. I'm rooting for you.
Can I ask about the head now?
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Did your question? Did your head get stuck in a box as a kid for a couple years? Is that rude? That sounds rude. If you were born like this, God, that must have been painful.
You're going back to Abyss?
Ooh, I love this limo.
Yeah. I want to reorganize the information I have so far.
What information? We have nothing!
Then why don't you just do it in this limousine?
Oh, right. I guess I could.
Hi, Tama. You're looking good. Oh, would you like a glass of champagne? I know you can't actually drink, but... You know, it'd be rude not to offer, right? Scream like a little girl!
Shut up! Stop shouting!
That was funny.
But you surprised me. I thought that the ghost of an S&M pervert with a police uniform fetish who died in a tanning booth had come to haunt me.
He's so cruel. He's also not
Haven't
deadly
I
wrong.
showed you this body many times over the past 6 months?
When you say it like that, it sounds lewd.
I'm still not used to it. Your body is semi-transparent, and I can only see you in the left side of my vision.
This is Tama when she's in her humanoid form. It's just a virtual image. She doesn't have a physical body. I'm projecting augmented reality or AR image through my left
So,
eye.
Why did you come out?
I thought it would be easier to talk to you this way. Honestly, it reeks of bad taste. Makes me want to puke just looking at it.
Please don't puke. You'll be doing it straight in my eye socket, and that just sounds unpleasant for me specifically.
Keep talking like that, and I'll throw you out the window.
Then you'd be a goner too. I'm the one driving this car, you know.
Right now, I'm using the car camera to steer the car remotely. I, of course, control the gas and brakes. I send signals electronically. It's technically a self-driving car. Better than anything we'll ever make.
Why don't you take the leap and buy a different car?
I can't. This car is all I have of my parents.
Oh, okay, this got sad all of a
Your
sudden.
parents passed away, didn't they?
Yeah, in an airplane crash when I was young.
And they left you a limo?
From then on, I was living with my younger brother. But 6 years ago, he also.
Okay, so 6 years before now, no. 6 years before here, his brother died, and 6 years later is Mizuki's timeline.
Isn't that what you're investigating for?
Yeah, but remember
Number
what
6 is
Mr.
coming back
Date and
again.
Iris said?
For some reason, just the right half. I could travel through time and space.
Maybe that body teleported here from some other world. The
Hi,
other
Bibies,
half
how you doing?
Could have been absorbed into some other dimension.
Hello, hello.
Split the body in two.
Don't tell me you believe that.
No.
Just a little bit. Because I have information you don't, but just a little bit, I believe it. You never know.
For some reason, it's stuck in my head.
There isn't much useful information to sort out in the first place. If I had to say one thing, it would be the ViewCube video and that QR code link. By the way, I'm going to cut down on the word salad and call it QR video from now on.
Thank you. That's
The
easier.
teeny bit of information we got from that QR video is pretty much all we have.
You don't know? I think it was about half a year ago. A video similar to that one went viral. Everyone was talking about it online.
The mysterious video known as Bats 490, correct? There's a code hidden inside Bats 490.
In other words, we should decode this video?
They say
Computer,
the code
please
reveals
help.
a specific location.
Everyone who visits that place is said to have gone missing. They all left behind the same message. I've learned the secret of the world. Hey, Tama. Is Bats 490 still up anywhere on the internet?
I looked it up. Here it is.
Oh no, be prepared for another weird ass video. Yep, nope, I definitely see the similarities. I hate this. I hate everything about this. Rip me. Burn me. Oh, that was weird.
I have no idea what it's supposed to mean.
I feel like I'm doing drugs.
They say there's a hidden message inside, but I can't even tell where we're supposed to look.
Is this what a drug feels like? That felt like a drug.
Same as a QR video. It was originally uploaded to ViewCube, then it spread from there. The account holder is unknown.
In any case, Bats 490 is the only lead we have right now. If we can figure it out, maybe it'll lead to the QR video.
Ryuki,
Oh, I have a
you
phone call.
It's from Mizuki.
Mizuki?
I'm connecting her.
Oh, Ryuki? I got your number from Boss.
What is it?
I remembered something about Bats 490. I thought maybe it could lead to a clue.
What did you remember?
Someone in my class at school actually figured it out. He decoded the hidden message in Bats 490.
He did?
His name is Shoma Enda.
Did he go to the place? Did he learn the secret of the world? Did he disappear and come
He
back?
might know something, so I would go find him. Anyway, see ya.
Wait, hold on. Pause.
Isn't that?
Isn't that the fucking cube head son? Does his son have a cube head? Is it genetic? I guess we're about to find out. Knock
Shoma.
knock, hello. Oh.
You know what happened last night, right?
Okay, no, he looks nothing like his dad.
The QR code displayed on that sign. There was a link in it leading to a video. We're calling it the QR video. I wanted to talk to you about it. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
This poor boy looks so... I don't know if it's just how old he is or what, but boy, he looks kind of broken.
It's old. Looks like a memento for the Quiz King.
Alright, hold on, Tamagotchi needs me. Howdy! Oh my goodness, she evolved! Thinking of next question. Good little Tamagotchi. Where were we?
What is that on top?
Looks like earthenware. Maybe it's some sort of device?
It's a CRT TV. But do you think you can pick up digital broadcasts?
It could, with a dedicated tuner.
How old are CRTVs in this world? Like, they're old now. Imagine we have the technology for, like, artificial eyeballs that talk to you. And someone's still using a CRT.
Just to confirm, your father is Andes Komeiji, and his real name is Yoneharu Enda. Is that right?
Well,
I heard you went to the same elementary school as Mizuki? She's actually the one who told me about you. What are you making? Don't tell me it's a bomb. You know about the video called Bats 490, right?
no, I don't think this is going well. We are not connecting well with the children.
I have a feeling it's related to the QR video somehow. You solved the code in Bats 490, didn't you? And it showed you a certain location. Am I right?
I don't think this is getting
He's
us anywhere.
completely ignoring you.
I don't even know how we got into this house.
Maybe because he's wearing headphones.
No, that's not it. There's no sound coming from them.
Are they noise cancelers?
The chastity belt on his heart must be locked tightly.
Did you have to call it the Tama? Tama. Tama? Tama. Tama. Why did you call it that?
What kind of metaphor is that?
There are so many better things you could have called it. A firewall. You're an AI. Call it a firewall. That's better. It's less creepy.
You won't be able to see his uvula unless you open that lock.
So what you mean is, he probably won't speak unless you can find the key to his heart, I'm guessing.
There might be a key somewhere in this room. Let's find it.
We're just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna move on.
A key to open the lock on his heart.
And then this turns into Ace Attorney.
That robot is so cool!
Nope.
Mr. Komeiji used to be amazing. Oh, but he still is, of course.
The TV?
Do you want to watch TV together?
Talk about the...
Ding! Yes, Shoma. What is your answer?
You know what? Not a bad try.
Why don't you try going under the kotatsu?
Nope.
Probably run away.
With good reason.
What is that?
It looks like a robot. I tried searching, but it looks like it's not commercially available.
A homemade robot, huh?
You
Hey,
like,
Shoma, would you mind showing me the robot in your closet?
Hi Maya, thank you for the hydrate. Hi Maya, thank you for the posture check. How you doing?
Huh? How do you know about that?
Hey, he finally said something.
Oh, well,
Tell him you heard it from Komeiji.
right. I heard about it from Mr. Komeiji.
From my dad?
That's right.
Okay then. Just for a bit, okay?
Love a good homemade robot. Some robot. Oh, it's moving! Oh my goodness. Is it a remote controlled or is it like a very simple AI? You don't have a controller. Oh my goodness. Yo!
Like that?
This is so cool. Kid, you're a genius.
Yeah. Call it Robota.
All by yourself?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, you are a
There's
genius.
a junk shop in Akiba. I got all the parts there. This robot only has one tire.
Struggling but surviving. Work has a very bad smell. Well, I'm wishing you the best. I hope work is going well, and also that whatever that smell is goes away.
It uses a gyro to keep its balance. Fine-tuning it is really hard.
I can imagine so. Like, look how big it is. Look how big its body is compared to that wheel.
That's really amazing. I can't believe a grade schooler made a robot all by himself. A genius like you must be 1 in 100 million.
No, I'm not that special.
Did we do it?
Looks like the lock is open.
Are you open to me? Will you tell me your secrets now?
Looks like it.
Almost made you... Ugh. That is rough.
Yeah. Andy's Komeiji is my dad. Sorry. I don't really want to talk about him.
That's fair. We're
Why
moving
not?
on.
Well, because... why does it matter?
Nope, you're right. That's fine.
She's just a classmate. We're not friends or anything. I don't talk to her much.
Do you wish you could talk to her more?
No. Of course not.
Kid, you're blushing.
Even though she's cute?
That Ugo? She's not cute at all.
His
I think we
temperature
hit a
is
nerve.
rising. That was clearly a lie.
Yeah, I could tell.
Everyone else can't even smell it. What is it? What's causing the bad smell?
Now, I think it's about time we get back to why I'm here.
I solved it.
Hmm?
The Bat's 490 code. I solved it.
How?
I have to go soon, so I'll tell you the short version.
That's fine. Please just tell me. The video's hidden message pointed to a certain location, right?
Yeah.
And where is that?
Horadori Lab. The Horadori Institute of Genetics.
Oh no, that sounds not good. But also thank you. But also, if you tell me how you solved it, we can solve the new video. Yes? No? Maybe?
I heard about it last night on the news.
My dude. My dude. Those glasses are so bright.
Truly unprecedented. What a mysterious case. I am Chikara Horadori, the director of this research.
I just noticed your hair and your beard are different colors.
He hasn't retired yet. His 60th birthday was last year. Ryuki, would you drink that fluid inside the test tube?
How much money are you gonna give me?
Absolutely not.
Why not? You might develop superpowers.
Or I could lose my other eye.
But what if I turned into a giant, green, muscular freak?
Hey! How dare you diss the Hulk like that?
That would be awesome.
Hulk is great and you know it.
Looks like a grotesque monster might be trapped inside.
I actually like grotesque things.
That makes sense for you.
Yeah, I know.
Tama is 100% monster fucker type. Like, she just kind of gives that vibe.
Excuse me. What is that statue?
Ah, that's the symbol of our research philosophy here. It would take a while to explain, so perhaps another time.
Hi, Wisp. How you doing? Hello, hello.
I know of him, but I haven't met him in person. I've only read some articles about him online. He's the CEO of a music distribution company. I'm the director of a genetics research institute.
Good, good, good. I hope you're You want to see what Tama looks like? Actually, hold on. Wisp might like her as well. Do I want her to open her gift on stream? She can. It's really...
Hey, what's wrong? You're burning up.
Give me your opinion on Tama. Anyone, someone. Yeah, she can. Why not? Oh, costumes are available. What costumes are available? Hold on. Oh, I don't have costumes. Useless. No, put the hat back on. Why no pants? Because, to be fair, she's absolutely a pervert. We can't see her butt, unfortunately. I can't turn her around. I don't think it is, though. But she's 100% a pervert. Watch this.
Worried about relationships? Ah, you like someone. Yes, there is. Gender doesn't matter. Waiting.
Oh, never mind. This was less pervert than I was expecting. We'll get to it later. But also, she's an AI as well. She doesn't care about pants.
We have nothing in common.
I'm just a weird... Well, actually, technically, I don't wear pants either. I just have a dress.
It was mentioned on the news, but the video itself wasn't broadcasted, so I haven't seen it.
Then you don't know about Bats 490.
What is that?
It's a video that's very similar to the QR video.
Hi, wristwatch. Ants are evil?
I've never heard of it.
They also keep you warm. Warm is good. That's true. Warm is very good.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hi, wristwatch again.
I actually came here to
Hope you're
ask you
doing
about
well.
it specifically.
Me looking at what? Someone get this man some fucking get this man a big old blanket. Get him a snuggie.
There's a hidden code in the video, and I've heard it points to this research institute.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Perhaps someone just made it up. We mainly conduct research on gene therapy through genome editing here. Are you familiar with genome editing?
Site-specific nucleases. An artificial restriction enzyme known as CRISPR-Cas9 is commonplace these days. Genome editing is a technique that uses this enzyme to splice, replace, and bind any base sequence of DNA.
You didn't understand that. I understood that perfectly. It's gene splicing. It's editing on a molecular,
In other words,
less than
it's
molecular level,
technology
actually.
that rewrites DNA.
Indeed.
Quite simple.
Last year, we developed a revolutionary genome editing method we call Purge.
I don't like anything. If it's called Purge, I'm immediately suspicious of it.
With this, genetic diseases that were previously too difficult to treat, for example, severe congenital heart diseases, are now curable.
That sounds good. I don't like the way that you're smiling, though. There's something about... Maybe it's a personal bias. You're giving off a little bit of supervillain vibes in the smile and with the goatee. Like, just a little bit.
But that's not all. In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable.
Never mind. Now it's in the eyes and in the mention of immortality. That's immediate supervillain vibes. You just passed... You just passed all the supervillain tests. Congratulations.
I don't mean your body will be invincible. Death can still occur via trauma, ingesting poison, viral infections, this sort of thing. However, it can make death due to old age a thing of the past.
I don't know if that's...
Can Purge really do that?
Not... Aging isn't really a DNA problem you can solve.
Indeed. The body's deterioration due to aging can be prevented by rewriting all of its DNA, maintaining a permanent state of youth.
Not... Look, my understanding of genetics and biology are not expert level, but even I'm pretty sure that that's... What do you mean lobsters can't die of old age? Thank you for the bonk. Hold on. That's a thing? What? Lobsters are biologically immortal. What the fuck? It's on a website called Lobstergram, so I don't know how much I can trust this, but... Oh, wait. Lobsters are biological... Unlike... Hold on. Stupid websites. Unlike humans, whose DNA degrades with age, lobsters have an enzyme called telomerase, which rejuvenates their DNA and prevents it from breaking down. Lobsters also get larger with age, as they molt annually as adults, gaining a quarter pound with each molt on average. Well, while lobsters don't die of old age like humans do, there are other limiting factors that prevent lobsters from living forever. So how did lobsters die? Becoming your dinner? What the fuck? Oh, it's difficult for lobsters to make it past 100 because it becomes impossible to eat enough food fast enough. And molting becomes a hazard as large lobsters take so long to molt that they become a standing target for other ocean predators. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. You can in fact alter your DNA to live forever.
However, this has not yet been proven. It's still in its
The more you know.
stage.
I thought the true elves of the earth were like Galapagos turtles that can live for fucking hundreds of years. They're also not immortal. Those things can... Like, how long can Galapagos turtles live? How long do Galapagos tortoises live? Oh, up to 177 years old. Some species are known to live even longer, up to 250 years. Okay, tortoises also live a very long time. Also the elves. Lobsters are more like the dwarves.
won't be long until our
Just because they
hypothesis
will end up
is substantiated.
dying for other reasons, even if not because of age.
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become...
Well, that was a fun tangent we just went down. That's something I was thinking of before I started. Like, the makers behind this game, and the same people who did Zero Escape games, which Wisp, 100%, I want you to play the Zero Escape games. I will gift them to you. I want you to play them. They're insane. Anyways, and they're also escape rooms. Anyways. What was I saying? The thing about these games is they will often do this thing where, like, hey, here's this weird, random, like, scientific fact, usually, that's like, oh, this is a weird quirk of something that kind of exists in nature, possibly just a hypothesis. It's weird, isn't it? Anyways, it has no bearing on the story. Unless... And it's the whole fucking plot of the game is based around that one random fact.
What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
Jun's estimated time of death.
I was sleeping in my bed at home.
For the record, Wisp, I think you can get all 3 of the games on Steam. I think the first 2 are in the set called the Nonary games.
They say seniors are early to rise, but that's not true at all in my case. Perhaps that means I'm still young.
Is there anyone who could back your story?
Don't tell me I'm a suspect.
I'm just doing my job. I've always wanted to say that.
Good for you. Your dream came true.
I live alone now. Unfortunately, there's no one with me at home.
Does anyone else work in this lab besides these robots? Can I talk to them?
Chikara got divorced 6 years ago.
Wait. Pause. 6 years ago was when Ryuki's parents died.
As for children, he has one daughter. She's 32 years old. His daughter and ex-wife are currently living in Italy.
What the fuck happened 6 years ago?
In other words, there's no one who can corroborate Chikara's alibi.
That's right.
Or is that just a coincidence number? Could go either way.
Ryuki, don't you think something is off about Chikara?
Oh, always.
Think so?
You really are dense. You're dense enough to be the target audience for mobile game ads.
Hey! Only one. Recently. It's called Reverse. It looks cool. I'll get back to playing it soon. Mobile games can be fun. Most of the time, though, they take you to a page trying to force you to download a different game. It's kind of like advertising fraud. I mean, that's actually not even remotely wrong.
Huh.
His temperature is abnormally high, isn't it?
Maybe he has the flu.
Don't make me pluck out your eyebrows from the inside.
Oh my god, that sounds painful. Incredibly so.
You think he's upset about something?
Probably.
Oh, speaking of which, this is Tama's form just as an eyeball. Because that's who she is. She, for those who missed it, that hot tanned policewoman is, the eyeball sitting in your face.
Ryuki, let's find out if he's hiding something.
Wink sync. Yeah, let's give it a shot.
A simplified version of syncing, you can analyze the brainwaves of the wink sync subject and temporarily look into their dream. There's a pixel version of Tama. Select Chikara with the cursor, choose wink sync with the simplified version of his dream. Isn't he gonna see you doing that, Ryuki? You look so... He's thinking about Bats 490.
This guy...
I only have 6 seconds?
Wink sync is a simplified version of syncing, but you're still taking a look inside their dreams.
And dreams are made from memories, so there shouldn't be anything in there that he doesn't know about.
You're saying...
Chikara knows about Bats 490. He was lying to us earlier. Mr. Chikara, can you accompany me to the station?
Wink sync is the simpler version of syncing. From the eyeball, aka Tama, a strong magnetic wave is shot out to the sync subject. This temporarily numbs the subject's brain and puts their brain into a faux sleep state and induces a dream. By analyzing the faint brainwaves emitted during this, we can see parts of the dream. It's not a clear image by any means. To investigate more thoroughly, a regular sync needs to be performed. A wing sync can only be performed once a day because of the high amount of power required. I would need to recharge before performing it again. Personally, I don't like it because of the power consumption.
What? Why?
I'd like to speak to you in more detail. You do have the right to decline, of course.
Very well. I'll go with you.
Do we get to go into the Somnium? Do we get to do a full sync? I do love a good sync. So I hear that my print's done in the other room, but I'll fucking deal with that later. Hi, boss. Boss is also cool. We also like boss. Oh wait, hold on. Tamagotchi first. What ability do I want? Ooh. Ooh. X-ray, no. Future sight. I want time control. Give me power over time. Let's go. Alright. Good night, little buddy. We'll see you in 20 minutes. Hi, boss.
I gave Chikara the usual medicine to put him to sleep.
Are you sure that's okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe there are legality issues.
Oh, don't worry about that. The higher-ups will take care of it for me.
Ah, the corruption of the police force. You'll love to see it. Technically, we're not police. Technically, we are. Little bit of ACAB.
Who knows?
The fact that it shows him every time. It's like, that's not Date!
He went off somewhere right after you left.
He's probably playing the nipple guessing game at some cabaret club in Nakamaguro right about now.
I have a feeling he could win that competition.
He's on vacation, so I'm sure he's taking a load off while he can.
No, he's taking a load off, alright.
Pervert. Wait, the nipple game is a game in which a man asks a woman to guess where their nipple is on, while their shirt is on. Even if it's a guy asking a girl to, it's kind of problematic. Okay. Thank you for the lurk, Maya. See you later. Hope work is going well, and hope that smell goes away.
There hasn't been any progress yet. The people over at HQ are totally incompetent. They must have had stuff with fermented beans or something.
Ugh. We don't question. Hi, Peter. You did. Do we want me to reread the explanation of it? Where was it? I think it's over in the files. Nope, it's in trivia. Where is it? Here we go. There. I'm not gonna read it again. It's right there. Have fun with that.
I got Tama's report. The QR video seems to be the key to solving this case. And she believes Chikara is linked to the Bats 490 video, which has a striking similarity.
He's extremely suspicious. He must be the culprit.
Boss, aren't you the... Boss, I know you've been doing this for a while.
I think it's a bit early for that conclusion.
You're joking, right?
But he said he didn't know about the video, right?
By the way, another good-looking woman who's not wearing pants.
If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
I still think that's a bit unreasonable.
Is it drunk game rednecks play? Yeah, no, that... No, that doesn't track, but that's fine.
That's outside of my jurisdiction, so I don't know too much about it, but I'm sure the person in charge is desperately trying to fix it as we speak. It should be fixed soon.
They need muscle? Agreed.
I'm the engineer of Abyss. Of course I'm always here.
Alright, let's hop into the dream. Let's go.
In any case, shall we get started? Ryuki, you know what to do. sync with him.
Not because my favorite part of these games. Besides the time shenanigans.
Ryuki, this isn't your first time syncing. You've delved into Somnia many times in the past 6 months, so I'm sure you know without me telling you, but...
I can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. It's alright, I know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Because if you stay in longer than 6 minutes, you accidentally swap bodies. I'm sure that it'll cause that will never cause any issues, and has never caused any issues ever. 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 Oh, by the way, here we are getting to play as Tama. Piloting a Jaeger? Okay, he definitely knows something.
What is this place?
I don't like those statues in half. That's
Looks
bad.
like something made by an older generation of CG technology.
Back when it was still hyped up as groundbreaking, huh? Hey, did you see someone just now?
Looks suspicious.
Why don't we ask that person there about it?
Who?
You must have a lot of questions, like, what happened to your other half?
Not really.
Must be hard to walk. Bench pressing must be tough too.
You really want me to ask about that stuff?
Yeah, do it.
But hey, isn't benching kinda hard?
Hey, why are you talking to a statue?
Damn it, Ryuki. Stop wasting my time.
She's blushing. That's
You
actually
only
really
be
cute.
in Somnium for 6 minutes.
Oh.
Damn it, damn it. This is getting out of hand.
That's Chikara. Tama, follow him.
On this side, my genius left brain harnessing my processing power. On this side, my brilliant right brain within which my creativity is boundless. The very layout of this facility itself, mimicking my brain, will serve as inspiration for my masterpiece.
What's going on here?
I need to be careful. I can't get too close.
Now, this. Bionic Body's Accidental Biology. The Bionic Body Creation Program.
Wait, hold on. Bionic? Okay, first of all, I don't like this face. Second of all, Bionic Body Creation Program.
Bio what?
BBB.
The logical center of the left brain, and the creative center of the right.
We never... Those corpses. But no, if they were bionic, then that would have been obvious.
By combining them, I can create a superhuman.
We would have known, like... That would have been brought up. It's like, this guy's definitely not a natural human.
Would want that.
Dead or otherwise.
I hope I never see you again. Goodbye.
Oh, he ran off.
Well, that was weird.
Chikara in this dream world is just as bonkers as he is in real life.
Looks like he doesn't want anyone in this room.
Anyone understand anything that just happened?
Yeah, you can tell by the conscious antibody in front of the door.
Conscious antibody?
They're an embodiment of a sync subject's caution. When you try to access information that the sync E is trying to hide, it overstimulates the synapse. That makes the body emit a ton of norepinephrine, which creates a conscious antibody within the Somnium.
Well, what does this conscious antibody do?
You see how it says instant death on his crotch there?
Why does it say it on the crotch?
If I touch him, a massive delay spike will occur in the sync information transfer system.
Which means...
Touch him and our available time in Somnium drops like crazy.
No touch. No touchy. Got it.
Got it.
We no touchy.
But how do we
Leave
get
him
into the
alone.
room without getting past our do not touch power stance man friend here?
No, if he was power stancing, he would be A-posing. Or T-posing.
Well, we just need to get rid of the conscious antibody somehow.
Maybe if we T-pose at him, we'll scare him off.
What if we use that device that Chikara was using to move instant death power stance man?
I'm sorry, instant death power stance man?
You got a better name?
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty appropriate name for him.
Anyway, let's check the device first. Looks like the power is out.
Let's start by activating the device.
Yeah, let's go.
Somnium scan, activate.
You were asking about her butt earlier. I think that's about as well. I will try to move the camera for you in a minute. I will let you be the judge. Small, 3 out of 10. I'm sorry, Tama. Wiz has deemed you a 3 out of 10. This is rather unfortunate.
The lock on that door is open. Past that is a stone statue with no power.
Power? On a stone statue?
This is Chikara's Somnium. You don't have to think about the logic. Anyway, that door. Let's head past it to the stone statue.
Alright, so that has no power.
A warrior of the Maasai tribe, a nomadic
It's
tribe
not that
that
small.
predominantly live in Kenya and Tanzania. They have great physical ability and are skilled with spears.
6 out of 10? 6
They're
out of 10 is
capable
much
of
better.
fighting wild beasts like
Never mind,
lions.
Tama, you've been, what's the word? You have been redeemed by better camera angles.
Among Maasai warriors, those who jump the highest receive the greatest praise.
They're famous for their jumping skills.
If they can beat a lion with spears or their bare hands, they must be really strong.
I think that's about the best look we're gonna get. Okay, so there. Are you the same thing? Am I wasting 10 seconds doing this?
Those who catch fish in bodies of water such as oceans or rivers. They are knowledgeable about the ecology of fish and have many skills that aid them in catching their target. They go out to the ocean pretty much every day, have incredible navigating skills, and a sturdy body.
Sea peoples.
You mean the guys from 1200 AD? Supposedly they were wiped out by a rival Mediterranean kingdom. Not much is known about them.
Huh?
Okay, so they're from 2 different statues. What's this one then?
They investigate ancient ruins in order to uncover what Earth looked like in the past. They not only require a scholar's knowledge, but also the decision-making ability to avoid traps placed in ancient ruins.
Just like that one professor.
Yeah, the guy with the whip that got chased by that big stone ball.
Oh, I thought it was metal.
Was it?
You look like, You get that reference now! Congratulations, Wiz. I'm so proud of you.
They go to outer space by using rockets to breach the atmosphere of Earth. They are required to have high mental fortitude.
They're highly intelligent and athletic, which allows them to move in zero-gravity environments with ease.
To live in outer space, much of which is still unknown.
Those are
to us.
astronauts.
Further than us all, they've flown.
Makes you want to wax poetic, I see.
Okay, so the 4 statues all go to completely different eras? Like, completely different peoples?
This door is open.
Is this even a door? It's so thin.
You watched it a while ago? What did you think?
That's just how it is in this world. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
I don't remember much about them, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
Probably just need to rewatch them again.
Move sideways.
It was fun? Yeah, that sounds about right. Did you...
We're here.
But did you watch all 4 of them?
That's
I
the
guess
stone
better
statue
question.
without power. Let's get closer and check it.
Use the machine in the center, join the two stone statues, and create a transcendental superhuman.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Thank you, boss.
Off
You have to
and
finish
on.
your Lord of the Rings
Is
homework.
this the switch for the statue?
How do we turn this on?
Why don't you feel around that area?
What area? Ryuki, what area? Yeah, why don't you be a little more clear, Ryuki? What area do you want Tama to feel around?
What area?
Whatever feels right, Tama.
Why did that work?
The robot arm control PC has been activated.
Why on earth did that work? I guess that's one way to turn a computer on.
It's on. You're amazing, Tama.
It says not available. Stone statue activated. Wait, so is it on or off?
Maybe you need to flip the switches for all the statues.
Right. According to the Somnium scan, there are multiple statues. But let's head back to the device first.
How did you know there was a switch there? How did you know?
Let's go back to the device.
Oh, wait.
Don't ask questions.
Can't we go to the other small room from this room?
Ryuki, just don't ask questions, it's fine.
How would you do that? It's too high. I can't jump that.
There was a statue that talked about being able to jump a whole lot. What did you just figure out?
We can go through here.
Suspicious, incredibly. There's absolutely nothing suspicious about what she just did, actually. Which were the ones that jumped high? Or do we need to actually use the machine for that, probably?
BBAB. Activating. In this experiment, you can combine two different brains with different functions to create a new human life form. Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
We just need to choose the left and right brain and combine them like Chikara did.
What can we choose from?
Left, Maasai warrior, fisherman, and A. Right side was astronaut and archaeologist. We can combine different brain functions of the left and right brains and create a new human with characteristics from both.
I think it was the one with the spear.
It seemed like Chikara used that to gain some kind of power earlier.
I think the water one was just something else. I don't think that was
So creating a new human
it was
means
the first one.
gaining some kind of superhuman ability.
And you select that power on this?
Oh, I remember seeing another room next to the small room we were in earlier.
Yeah, it was too high, so I couldn't reach.
Maybe we have to give you a power that'll help you get up there.
Worth a shot.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
Oh, and if we use zero gravity, we can use the astronaut as
The
well.
room was high and far. By combining two brain functions that'll allow us to move that distance.
Especially because this is a dream, if we can find the astronaut, we'll be in quote-unquote zero gravity.
What do you choose, Ryuki?
The Maasai warrior.
Please select right brain function.
The astronaut.
Left, Maasai warrior. Right, astronaut selected. Starting experiment.
What's going on?
Experiment successful.
Just like I expected.
Combined, a Maasai warrior's leg strength and the atmosphere-piercing power of an astronaut to gain superhuman leg strength.
Hey, I remembered properly.
Tama, you okay?
I have goosebumps.
It said you gained superhuman leg strength.
Maybe we can get to that other room using that power.
That might be it. Let's give it a shot.
I don't like
Is
wasting
locked.
5 seconds every time
Okay,
we have to go somewhere.
Let's go.
Like, I know we have 300 seconds left, but like my brain is like, Every second counts. It's all precious.
All right, let's go.
Okay, ready.
Wow.
Oh, that was interesting.
The experiment worked!
Sir, are you okay? This doesn't...
Chikara Horadori has done it again! Oh, the epigenetic ecstasy!
Are you okay? Sir?
What are we even watching right now?
Oh, by stimulating the DNA correlating to high leg strength through imagination, it caused a slight transformation in the base sequence. This small change has allowed for surpassing the limit of telomeres. We can do anything in this simulation world. There are no limits. What a wonderful world.
Is he aware that he's asleep?
So every time we do something right, we have to watch this creepy old dude ascend into the sky?
You want to join?
Hell no.
4 minutes now.
Thank you, boss. Oh, Tamagotchi, hold on. What Yume do you like? Bigfoot, Chupacabra, Mothman, or the Loch Ness Monster? This is a very important question. This is a very important question. What's your favorite cryptid of these 4? You want the one that eat goats? You want the one that everyone's 24, the Mothman? Do you like big dinosaurs? Or do you... I should have known the answer ahead of time. I was gonna say, you know what they say about big feet. Mothman's a good answer, though. I do like Mothman. Good night, little buddy. We'll see you later. Alright, what do you say? You look like a race car driver.
A stone statue without power.
Activate it.
This stone statue is a racer.
If they mean an autosport driver, those guys are incredibly skilled. They have to make split-second decisions.
Also, it gets extremely hot in those cars, and like the gravity is extremely high.
That skill might be beneficial in other areas than driving too.
Not to mention, there is a car right there.
I see. Using the driving skill.
But look, that says trap. Driving skill alone might not be enough.
Archaeologist.
Maybe we can combine it with a brain function that's good at avoiding traps.
I don't remember seeing anything.
I do.
Anyway, let's head back to the central room.
Super reaction by the person trapped by blank. 6 no 7 cents. Those who traverse experience it.
This door is open.
I wonder if we can go to the central room.
Let's go find out.
We're here.
Looks like we can open it from this side now.
Well, that's good. That saves us some time. I believe it was the archaeologist, right?
Beginning
I think I'm
experiment.
remembering that properly.
Please.
The car from earlier.
What do you think fits best?
So, racer
Please select.
and archaeologist. Cool. We already can't choose the other one.
Right. Archaeologist selected. Starting experiment. Experiment successful. Combined, a racer's driving skill and an archaeologist's knack for dodging traps.
I feel like an archaeologist skill would be something different, but okay.
To gain movie protagonist superhuman driving skills.
Guess it's time for love, Dr. Jones.
That should help us dodge any traps.
That's so antiquated. Nowadays, sports cars go up against nuclear submarines.
You know, I still haven't watched Fast and the Furious yet. And yet,
Oh well, this is Shikara's preference.
this is 100% what this is
Now
referencing
let's
at this
go back
point.
to the room with the car.
Think we can get there from the passage we came from?
Yeah, that should lead you there directly. We can go through here. Let's go.
All right, get in.
I'll avoid any traps with elegance and grace.
And just barely missing that explosion. Just by a hair. First, you gotta look dope. It's a prerequisite. The only way you get to live is if you look cool before you get to the car.
What?
What's that old racing game I'm thinking of?
Tama, behind you!
I need to have a talk with this guy about why his dreams are even weirder than mine. And I have weird dreams.
Hold it! Wait! No! I can't do this!
Don't worry, Tama. I believe in you, I say over here, eating my popcorn and just watching her. You're fine.
Hey, Tama! The road!
What about the road?
There is no road!
What are we gonna do?
Have a hope and a prayer.
Step on it!
On what?
The gas! The gas!
The gas! Okay.
You're right, Wiz. They should have used the nitro. Would have guaranteed it. Always got to make sure to upgrade your car with that NOS. Ow. Oh, joy. We get to see this again.
Chikara Horadori has done it again. Oh, genetic ecstasy.
Please stop saying ecstasy.
The corpus callosum is here represented by a treacherous ancient rune. A theory that links this complex and bizarre passage is now complete. But this should be theoretically impossible. No, there is no impossible in this world. No, this is not good. Not good indeed.
Kara! Ew!
Does he know that he's asleep? He's talking.
Why don't you think of it as some kind of reward cutscene?
Why is he magical girl posing with a clone? If I had an answer for that, maybe we'd be able to stop it.
The fact that I have to force myself to think that already makes it not a reward.
The answer is I think he's a bit of a narcissist. Oh god, we're already down to 3 minutes. And we have to fondle another statue dick.
Let's turn it on.
Got it.
This stone statue is a gambler.
I guess that means they have guts.
So this gambler is known for winning bets when the chips are down.
That must mean they can win the big ones without flinching.
Now, let's head back to the central room.
Don't look for it. Blank. You can get a blank. It can be blanked by any
You
person.
have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
We can go through here.
But wait, where do I need to go? Because the only ones we have left are the gambler and the fisherman. Oh, it's this guy.
It's me, Chikara.
Yes, we know who you are. Thank you. You've told us your name a whole bunch.
What the hell?
This is no good. No good. No good at all. Yes.
How about no? How about a lot of no's?
Let's test this.
I don't like your smile. I want you to stop it. You're not allowed to smile. You need to cut it out.
Chikara's right brain reselection.
I don't think he's the murderer, but I do think he's evil. Huh.
What's happening?
Oh,
The room flew away.
that's interesting. No, stop it.
Experiment worked.
We haven't done anything. I don't want to.
Chikara Horadori has done it again. Oh, the genetic ecstasy. This right brain resurrection is a function that blows away my past. The past I don't want anyone to see.
The past that I want to... As unfortunate as it is, I want to see your past.
My right brain can be shuffled back into the deck. Goodbye, forbidden memory.
Wait, no, hold on. Bring those back here.
What are we gonna do?
When we drove through the passageway, Chikara said, theoretically impossible and not good. So maybe we did something he wasn't expecting. If we use the device to combine two different brain functions, we might be able to find a way.
If we can prevent Chikara from using his right brain reselection thing, we might be able to make it to the room.
He said something about a memory he doesn't want to be seen.
In that case, I have an idea.
How will we stop Chikara?
There was something hidden in the room we were in earlier. If only we could pull it back somehow.
We need a big idea here.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
I want to try... I actually want to try this one.
Please select right brain function.
With the gambler.
Left. N-A. Right. Gambler selected.
Oh, wait, no, we need the... wait, can I go back? Because I just remember that the fish, like, they're good at getting the big ones. But it's fine. I want...
Error.
Persis, I was right. That was wrong.
It's an error.
I guess NA isn't a job.
I wonder what it's for.
What were we supposed to choose?
Well, we want to get back that room that flew away, so...
Oh, you can get the one that came away. Okay.
Something
I never
good
listened to
at
Bo Burnham.
casting and
I feel like I should. Casting and pulling. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
that sounds right.
Thanks for the
Thinking
answer,
outside
game.
the box a little. What skill is good at getting something far away and reeling it in?
Nope, I got none. Absolutely nothing ever.
Get that room back.
aim and pull.
Oh, okay. We can aim for and pull the room.
Beginning Please. Left. Fisherman. Right. Gambler selected. Starting experiment. Experiment successful.
What is our new power?
Combined, a tuna fisherman's pulling skill and a gambler's ability to make the right choice to obtain superhuman luck.
Luck. Is this gonna do anything?
Well, try it. Let's fish back the room that flew away.
Ah, luck, that thing I wish I had.
How's it going?
Oh, hey, we got a
I
bite.
think I got something.
Is it a catfish?
That must be it.
Catfish
Reel
tastes
it in.
good. Wow, look at the arm strength on her.
The experiment worked.
Really mustly, but boy, does she have the power.
Chikara Horadori has done it again. Oh, the genetic ecstasy. Good. The memory I want to leave behind has already been shuffled.
Can I bonk you on the head? Will that tell me
This
information?
is no good either. I thought I deleted it. No. No. If you succeed with the Eternal Youth experiment, my memory will be discovered.
He's got a lot of head for me to bonk.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
That dude just fucking
Chikara's memory
piecing
was
out.
replaced with something else.
But it got replaced with another memory he didn't want seen. It might be worth looking into.
Chikara said that if the Eternal Youth experiment is successful, his memory will be discovered.
So if we complete the research on that device...
We might be able to defeat Instant Death Power Stance Man over there and get into the room he's guarding.
That stone statue is a little
That's
different.
something about this one feels off. I can't quite put my finger on why this one's different.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
I don't... Tama, I don't want you to activate this one the way you've been doing it. Please say no. Please don't do it. I don't want to activate this one. Can we just leave this one deactivated? Is that fine? Do we have to do this?
That stone statue has...
Chikara's face hastily slapped on.
Chikara said that using Purge, He can create an ageless and undying body.
I don't want to touch.
But if we use the stone statue...
Turn it on.
Oh no.
What's the problem?
Seeing this face... Are you sure about turning it on?
We've invested too much already. There's no other way.
You heard the man. Turn him on.
Fine, okay.
I hate everything about this. But at least it's done.
Oh, you didn't want to touch the crotch because of Chikara's face, huh?
But Yuki, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. The theory is almost complete. The creator of a man who
You
blanked
only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
Boss, you get in here. I'm doing my best. There's a lot of moving around. That takes time.
The
Right.
highest authority on DNA engineering. The greatest and most genius scientist ever. Of all time. It is said he can control the rules of reality itself. And is looked up to as the father of God.
Wow, that is the most god-complex narcissism I think I've ever heard. And this isn't even the kind of JRPG where you fight God.
Wow. Really?
Hell no! No one looks up to this guy. Ugh, disgusting.
The creator of a man who transcends death. We've already looked at all the other statues. I guess the answer is
to
nothing.
create eternal youth and life.
And something that will let us get rid of instant death power stance man over there.
Beginning experiment. Please select.
Debugger. Oh, I didn't even look at the debugger and the shaman. I didn't really need to.
Left. NA. Right. Chikara selected. Starting experiment.
I imagine this is probably correct. We're all out of left brains.
Error.
God damn it. What do you mean error?
It's an error.
I guess NA is an edge.
I wonder...
But wait, we didn't have any other... left brains. What? Oh god, we're almost out of time.
These people look for bugs during software development. They are also called QA, or testers. They have the skill to find critical bugs as well as minor mistakes. Some people call them organic machines for how good their review skills are.
Aren't they the people who walk into walls over and over to break the game and all that?
Me looking directly at Caden.
They do need a hell of a lot of perseverance. I'm an AI and even I respect them.
If there was something off, they might be able to find it.
Everything about this place is off.
That's Chikara. Where's the shaman at? That's the Maasai warrior. That's the fisherman. Wait, then where's the shaman? Because this is just Chikara.
You have a minute left.
Well, this is fine. This is okay.
The person who's most up.
Another function that'll allow us to deal with instant death power.
Oh yeah,
stance man.
walking around reduces it. When you're standing still, it goes down very slowly, but walking around does reduce it. So you have to be very careful about where you walk.
Beginning experiment. Please select.
Okay. We need someone that can deal with... I'm gonna try this again.
Please select.
This one with the debugger.
Right. Starting.
And see if the debugger can stop the error.
Error.
What do you mean error?
It's an error.
I guess NA is.
I wonder...
We might be at time. Yeah, so if you notice here, it's going down incredibly slowly, but every time we walk... Luckily, we do have retries. But for now, I'm gonna wait and hold off on that. Let's go back up here.
We can go through here.
This also, unfortunately, takes time. Okay, we didn't look at the shaman, that's why.
They partake in religious and spiritual activities such as praying for rain or fortune telling. Depending on the region, they may also be holistic medical practitioners. Even in today's world with scientific advances, they still thrive in many areas, acting as an anchor for their people.
Tama, do you believe in fortune telling?
That's just statistics.
But science doesn't always have the answers.
It may not have the answers now, but it will eventually.
You don't believe in destiny?
That's not something you should ask an AI.
Ryuki, less than 30 seconds left.
I know, boss. Hold on. I'm thinking.
We can go through here.
Fortunately, I think we do have to go backwards. Down to 20 seconds. Okay, we have Jakara. We don't really have a lot of options.
Is this?
Got some eyeballs, though. That's nice. The creator of a... Okay. Oh. Human, your powers. You can do it to blank if you wanted to. Creator of a man who transcends death is...
The person who's...
Another function
Beginning.
So we have NA, which we don't understand. The Maasai warrior, who has the leg strength. The fisherman who can reel in. The racer who can make decisions.
Please select.
I feel like this isn't going to work, but I might as well try it.
And right. Start.
It'll probably just say error again, but at least that's information.
Error.
I guess.
I wonder.
Oh, you know what? After we look at our Tamagotchi, what oop arts do you like? Which are out-of-place artifacts. Which, I only know that because of Mega Man. Crystal Skull, like the Kingdom. Costa Rica Stone Ball. Pyramid Eye Tablet. Mechanismos ton Antikytheron? I'm just gonna say Crystal Skull, because I don't know what the rest of them are. Okay.
You're out of time.
Let's go back a checkpoint. Figure this out. We wasted a lot of time. Hi, Sif. What do you mean, look what you can do? Ah, hell. Hey, guess how many is in the queue? A lot. Which means I have to... Thank you for the DDoS. Sif, welcome back.
The door to darkness?
Worthless consumer models. For a moment while I'm still figuring this out. Ow.
You didn't want to touch the crotch because of Chikara's face, huh?
Yes, Ryuki, we've been doing it. You know what I'm saying.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
You won't have to get below 100.
We lost the game.
Yeah, of course, it hit me there.
We lost.
Twice? What do you mean twice? All right. Ow. Pain. Thank you for the nut. Ow, we're good. We're back. There was a lot saved up. Okay. We might have to reuse something.
It would be nice.
And something that will let us get rid of instant.
Beginning
Living forever. Going to blank human, your powers. You can... My theory is almost complete. The creator of man who transcends death is me. This is not Aiba, this is Tama. This is Ryuki's AI. Aiba is currently with, this is the past, so she's not with anyone. She's gonna be with Date later. But in the future, when we play as her, she's with Mizuki. Anyways. The creator of the man who transcends death.
Please select left, right.
Let's try
starting.
this. See what happens.
Experiment successful. Combined, eraser steering to allow you to turn surprising things.
Turn surprising things? What the?
What could that mean?
Maybe a path opened up somewhere?
If we have time
Hey,
to spare,
there's a
might be
thing
worth
there.
checking.
If we have time to spare, this might be an extra thing, but it's something.
Huh?
What happened?
There's something fishy about this door.
It's something that I couldn't do before.
What if I do this?
Okay, I wasn't expecting the door.
What the hell?
Bye, door. Have a nice flight. I hope you enjoy whatever that was.
This door was the bug.
The activation requirement was the racer's steering skills.
Interesting.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Oh, that happened. Oh, it's just
What?
eyeballs.
Are you sure we can write it?
It's all good. Set sail.
Hey, wait! Can't write this. What are you thinking? There's so much water in your brain, we can use you for ballast.
Ah, that's a good one.
That was really funny.
Tama.
I'm going to chant Buddhist mantras in your eye socket every night.
Thanks. That should put me right to sleep.
Okay, I think I know what I need to do there, though.
We can go through here.
If I grab the fisherman and the fisherman and the racer are on the same side. I also don't know if that was helpful in any way. I feel like I need another...
You have a minute left.
Yes, thank you, boss.
The person who...
Another
begin.
Superhuman strength, the ability to steer.
Please select left, right. Experiment. Combined, a fisherman's navigating skills.
Oh, that's a relief.
If we ever end up on the open seas.
On the open seas, you got it. Sure, I'll waste time doing this. Why not? Might as well.
Are you
It's up.
'Cause now we have the fisherman and the shaman. This should be fine.
Set sail.
Hey, there we go. I got it right this time. Is anything useful, though?
Oh, we made it.
Does this mean we finished a long sea venture with a fisherman's navigation skills and a shaman's shamaning skills?
Chikara really has a wild imagination.
It's just eyeballs.
We can go through here.
Okay, cool. That was worthless.
Ryuki, less than 30 seconds left.
Treat stream? Treat stream is basically a way to be like buying food for the streamer, essentially. That's about it.
The person who's most obsessed with eternal youth and life is...
Another function that'll allow us to deal with
Beginning experiment.
The person most obsessed with eternal youth and life.
Select
Eternal youth and life. That would be the Maasai
Please
warrior with Chikara?
left, right, starting. Experiment. Combined, a Maasai warrior to create an undying and
Hey, I
unaging
got it right.
warrior.
Funny that the machine is on a first-name basis with Chikara.
Now we can finally beat up...
All right.
But do I have enough time? I have 14 seconds.
Tama!
Let's go!
Oh shit, we're gonna have a fucking kick-ass battle in the middle of this dream?
Now!
Nice dropkick.
We did it!
The experiment worked. Oh, happy, happy, happy. Why should humans die? What a waste it is to perish. The research results are splendid. But now is not the time. Not now. Not now.
If Chikara gets in our way again, no amount of time is enough time. Let's go.
I don't think I have enough time. I have 11 seconds.
The stone statue.
I sure hope this is the last thing I have to do.
Doesn't want to be seen.
Turn it on.
I hate how literal turning it on is, but that's fine.
A 9 stone statue.
9. 9 in Roman numerals.
What is the significance of 9?
Maybe he has 9 mistresses.
It's 6, but upside down. And 6 has been a prominent number so far.
Or maybe he's being sued by 9 people.
So if we put the 6 and the 9 together... I don't know what that'll get us.
The stone statue.
Certainly nothing of a lewd
Use
nature.
brain function
Never.
again.
Should we go back to the central device?
Let's do it.
Oh, we don't have time for that.
Ryuki, we're out of time.
Damn it. This world doesn't make any sense. Chikara's mind.
Are you just gonna let me, like, go back? Yeah, let me try. Restart from the most recent checkpoints, thank you. Because now we know what to do, so we won't waste time. I'm gonna assume that it let us keep the eyeballs.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
Keep the eyeballs? We have 1,400. We have definitely enough eyeballs. We're good.
And would be
Begin. Please. Combined. To
yeah.
Yeah, we have plenty of time.
Go, Tama.
We can go through here.
Now what do we need?
Did you decide what 2 brain functions you will combine?
Yeah. This should do it.
beginning experiment.
An
Please.
A and 9?
Left. Right. Stop.
This again?
I hope this is right this time. What the hell? Well, that was
What? Why?
unexpected. Who the hell are you? Date, what are you doing here? Date, get out of this brain. I'm already sinking. I know that's you, Date. I recognize the fucking gloves.
Experiment successful.
NAIX
Nice
8.
at laws.
NA and 9.
Nice.
Nice. The plot thickens? Hey, it's the Bats video. We've already seen this.
This is...
I know.
Do you have to watch this again?
That's 490.
Oh, thank you. Oh god, the colors are fucking me up. That was a weird ass Somnium, I'm gonna be honest. I played the entire first game and that was like the second Somnium of this one. That was still probably the weirdest one. Nike's Japan branch.
Welcome.
Who are you? You look cool. I like your hair.
I'm the president of the Japanese Knives at Laws branch, Tokiko Shigure.
I apologize for visiting so late at night. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Mr. Ryuki, is it? Mamoru, my secretary, has already informed me. I hear you've come to ask about Jin Furue's murder.
Were you the person that was in the dream? This is the president's office on the top floor of the building containing the Japanese branch of Knives at Laws. Commonly known as Nikes, because it's much easier. When I sequenced Chikara earlier, Tom and I saw something in a Somnium. Someone who looked like they were in Nikes was making the Bats 420 video. And that's why we ended up here. We came to the president's office to talk to the top level of Nikes.
That's the non-Yupal X, the symbol of knives.
Non-Yupal means consisting of 9. You know how there's single, double, triple? Non-Yupal is the 9th.
Hi, welcome back to the nonary game. I guess.
So non-Yupal X means 9 X's?
Seems so.
Did you know that Knives at Laws is derived from 9-exed lozenge?
No.
Lozenge referring to a diamond shape. In other
I was
words,
thinking like the thing that you
Knives
put
at
in your
Laws
mouth, like to
means
help your
the
throat.
9 X's of the diamond.
Nikes at Laws, got it. Oh, I can wink sync? I should probably save that for when I actually need it.
I was only hired recently. I don't know much about it, really. Yeah, but I'm also her bodyguard. I used to be a bodyguard for a certain politician until the end of last year. He was a piece of human garbage. I slugged him in the face and resigned. Then ended up here thanks to an acquaintance introducing me. Something funny.
Thank you, sir. That was very good.
There, I said it. Your badge.
That's something phony.
What is this? A vaudeville routine? That wasn't funny at all. I had a very hard time finding the place. After all, Knives is a secret organization hidden from the public.
It's what now?
That's a good thing Boss just happened to know someone who knew this location. Otherwise,
I feel like that's not a coincidence. I feel like Boss knows a lot of things that are potentially a little bit illegal.
Even after I got inside the building, it wasn't easy. The guards, the security gates, if I hadn't met Mamoru at the entrance, I probably wouldn't even have made it to this office.
I know about Abyss, and I know it's trustworthy. That's why I let you through to talk to the president.
Interesting. Also, I like the waterfall.
Why would they make something like this indoors?
Because it looks cool.
Who knows?
It's a power move.
Anyway, I was surprised. I had heard of Knives, the secret organization, but I thought it was just an urban legend. I can't believe it actually exists.
Yes, there has been all sorts of gossip about us.
That's a weird image to choose for this particular conversation.
Some claim we're a secret society of Satanists, or that we have something to do with a sequence of binary code that came from space.
Do you?
But that's all nonsense.
Oh.
Made-up stories that become more and more embellished as they were passed on. Rumors are quite a terrifying thing. Knives is a perfectly legitimate ideological society.
You just said the words that I'm sure a lot of cult leaders say.
Our headquarters are located in New York, with many branches in cities throughout the world.
A world-spanning cult.
This is one such branch. This is a common misconception, but Knives is not a religious organization.
You know, you don't need to be religious to be a cult. Did you know that?
We are a group of like-minded individuals who act together based on a certain understanding of the universe.
You're not beating the cult allegations here.
And that is?
The simulation theory. Have you heard of it?
Oh, God. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold. Pause. Brain loading. Brain buffering while I'm thinking. That would explain a lot. Okay. Why does Tama look like that now? This is what Tama looks. This is like Tama. Okay, yeah, words. Tama is an AI. Normally, she exists as the little eyeball that's in Ryuki's head, but she can also pop out of the head and take on that tiny little chibi form. Is what she physically looks like. The humanoid form is just kind of like her programming, her avatar, essentially, and it's what she looks like in Somnium. Anyways, oh boy, this right here fucking opens up a lot of possibilities and a lot of explanations. Because if this game, being the sequel to the first game, takes place in a simulation, it would explain a lot of things about the bodies and the appearing, and Date especially.
That the world is an artificial simulation of reality created by someone or something. That's the theory.
And here's the thing. I would not put it past these motherfuckers to make that the plot of the game.
Everything in this world we're living in isn't real?
Yes. It's a false world constructed
Also,
with
once
specific
again,
rules by a program.
You're still not beating the cult allegations here.
And if it is made by a program, there must by necessity be imperfections, edges, or seams. To find these seams, or to create them, is our objective.
Why would you do that?
If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. Thusly, we will tear at the seams of the program until it is unraveled, and its people are emancipated.
As long as you're tearing a hole doesn't involve, like, lots of murder, I guess you're fine.
That is our ultimate goal.
This old hack has completely lost it.
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur.
That's not an explanation.
I don't understand.
You will someday. It is a prophecy. It will be fulfilled eventually.
Wait, that would also explain why Ryuki in the future is just a fucking drunken bastard. Because he learned the secret of the... Fucking goddamn. The secret of the world is that it's a simulation. And the place that they went to was the rift. The fucking tear. They escaped. God. And this isn't entirely insane with the people who made this game. Ugh.
What is that?
It's a hand sign we use. It's meant to resemble the sign behind me.
I mean, I guess. You mean the Animatrix? Oh, Tamagotchi, hold on. Does Santa really exist? I don't know what answer to tell this small child. I am Santa. Give you reindeer. I hope you like the one with the red nose.
Judging by the way you asked that, I assume that's Jin's estimated time of death?
Well, yes.
I was in Okinawa from the night of the 8th. I had a seminar to attend on the 9th and 10th. I returned to Tokyo late last night.
I checked the logs for hotels and airports, for smartphone access points, and the security footage for each location. It's true that Tokiko was in Okinawa from the 8th to the 10th.
So she has an alibi.
As long as you presume Jin's body wasn't brought back with her from Okinawa.
The hand sign is supposed to be that symbol behind Tokiko. It's really not, though. It's really not. I'm gonna be honest.
Considering the fact that you are here, I assume it would be pointless to hide it. Indeed. I had my subordinates create that video. Bats 490 was an ARG. Just a game. But there was a high-level encryption hiding a message within. We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it.
You are Cicada.
The purpose was to recruit them into Nyes.
They literally just took the plot of like the real world ARG Cicada and just put it into this game. Like, cool, and made it real. You know what? I applaud you for that.
So this QR video was made for the same reason?
I am aware of that video. I saw it on the news. However, it's completely unrelated to Nyes. I assume someone made it with the intent to imitate Bats 490.
What do you think, Tama?
Hard to say on that alone.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Do you mean the man from Horadori Institute of Genetics?
So you do know him. I'm actually here because of a tip I got from him.
Chikara is under arrest?
No, he was just released earlier.
Or no, yes, sort of.
We didn't have enough evidence to keep him detained.
I see. Chikara is a former member of Nyes, though this was over 20 years ago. When he left us, he became an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
The what now? We're just throwing more cults at me? Alright, cool. I'll take all your cults. Sure, bring them to me. Let's go.
Order of Percent?
It's an organization that split off from Nyes. You could say they are a sect.
Cults within cults.
The Order of Percent is a religious sect, whereas we are an ideological society.
Still a cult. I'm gonna let you know right now, lady. Still a cult.
Despite our common roots, we are heading in completely different directions.
Then how did Chikara know that Nyes created Bats 490?
I wouldn't know about that. Perhaps he asked an acquaintance from Nyes. By the way, would you mind if I asked you a question?
What is it?
Are you perhaps a Freyer?
A what?
Freyer?
I thought I heard that somewhere before.
I am asking the person within you.
Oh, that would also explain all the meta-ness of this game so far. It's happened. This is now the second time it's gotten very meta.
What?
I will ask you one more time. Are you a Freyer?
I'm gonna say no? Okay. The simulation theory is getting a lot of traction here. A lot of traction all of a sudden.
I see. Then I must have been mistaken.
What is a
I feel like that
Freyer?
just branched off the timeline.
Frey.
Like tearing at the seams.
Right. I remember now.
It was written on that sign.
Frey to free.
Oh! I get it. Fray, like, fray the seam, fray the fabric of reality to open up the tear in space and exit the simulation.
Frey can mean fight, but it can also mean to wear out or tear.
Remember what Tokiko said. Their ultimate goal is to break down this world and emancipate its people.
Miss Shigure, are you sure Nyes didn't make the QR video?
We did not.
But the word Frey was written on that sign in the QR code.
We of Nyes are only involved in Bats 490, which we created half a year ago. We are not the ones who created the QR video. The word Frey being displayed on that sign must be a coincidence.
And you honestly
That can't be just a coincidence.
Oh, but it can. After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation, a false world created by a program. And such programs always have some glitches lurking under the surface. We call such glitches seams. Coincidences like this are a manifestation of such glitches. Proof of imperfection. Proof of the seams. The appearance of Jin's corpse is also likely to be an example of such phenomenon.
What?
Are you familiar with the Philadelphia experiment?
Once again, I was talking about this earlier. The people behind these games will constantly do something. Are you familiar with this secret government experiment that actually happened?
It's a top-secret military experiment that's said to have taken place in the American city of Philadelphia on October 28th, 1943.
I think I've actually heard about this one.
A powerful electromagnetic wave was fired towards the USS Eldridge, a destroyer-class warship.
This is a time travel type story.
Supposedly, the reason for doing this was to conceal the ship from showing up on radar. But as soon as the experiment began, something strange happened. The Eldridge was enshrouded in a greenish mist, then vanished. Afterward, it appeared at a military port in Norfolk,
Or teleportation,
nearly
not time
200
travel.
miles away from the shipyard in Philadelphia. Sometime later, it reappeared in its original position again.
So you're saying it teleported?
Well, it's nothing but an urban legend. Just an occult story with low credibility.
Yes, exactly. However, the story doesn't end there.
But where are the witches and the bitches? You know what, you boy? You make a good question. We're right here.
When the USS Eldridge returned
Maybe we'll
to
find them later.
Philadelphia, there were several sailors on board, but some of them had melted like a rotten banana, while others ended up with their bodies entirely burned and blackened.
Ew.
Others were said to have merged with the steel hull, their bodies having become a piece of the ship.
Part of the crew, part of the
Does
ship.
that sound familiar?
You mean Jin? Are you saying his right half teleported here?
It isn't impossible. If a seam was torn, that is.
Impossible.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I feel like I'm starting to crack the case of what's happening. It just... But also, maybe that's not what's happening. Maybe it's a red herring? How did I get here? Ryuki? Buddy?
You like this park, don't you, Ryuki?
I feel calm when I'm around nature. It's like I can feel the buzz inside me quieting down. Tama, what do you think about what Tokiko said earlier? Is something like teleportation really possible?
Hey, come on. I told you the Philadelphia experiment is just an urban legend.
But...
How else can you explain what happened with Jin? We can't deny that his right half suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
Jeez. Then why don't we find out for ourselves?
What do you mean? You want to go to the studio right now?
No need. Just close your eyes.
My eyes?
Just do it!
Okay.
Pulling out her riding crop to beat the shit out of you if you don't listen to her demands. Like a true dominatrix.
What the? Did we teleport here?
Are you serious?
We're in Studio Devita, aren't we?
It just seems that way. We're not actually there.
Last night, I scanned every nook and cranny of the scene.
What you're looking at now is what I replicated using that data.
Wow. It's like I'm actually there. The corpse looks so real.
Want me to put a mosaic over it?
Uncensored is fine.
Now, less digressing and more investigating.
Your objective is to solve the mystery behind the sudden appearance of Jin's right half.
Alright, let's start looking around.
Virtual reality activation. The VR allows you to walk around the scene and gather information. Tama's special vision mode such as X-ray mode can be applied to everything. By changing to special mode, what you can expect will change. Utilize this to find hidden information.
Like I mentioned yesterday, Jin's estimated time of death is 6 o'clock on February 9th. Based on the time his corpse appeared, it should be about 40 hours ago. Rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body has somewhat softened at this point. It should take more time to get to this stage if it's been on a rooftop in the winter. That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors. Someplace warm.
Rigor mortis was already fading, the body had somewhat softened by the time it was found.
I wonder how deep this sign is embedded.
What do we do at times like these?
Rip it out.
Right, the X-ray.
No! Fine. Oh, deep.
I can switch to X-ray mode too.
That's because I've gathered all data from the scene.
The bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
It is so hard to see when everything is X-ray.
There's a bit of a curve
It is.
at the tip.
Oh, it's also my screen.
Kind of like a man's, you know what?
Tama! What are you talking about? I can see it better in my OBS. That's funny.
Couldn't you have compared it to a fishhook or something?
Well, it won't come out easily. Whoever stuck it in probably didn't want it pulled out.
Of course not. A signboard would be useless unless it's standing.
It's useless unless it's standing?
That's lewd, Tama. That's very lewd.
Let's not go there.
No, that's not what I meant.
The signboard was stuck to the corpse, so it's difficult to remove. Okay, it looks much better on this other screen. Hold on, maybe I have the... Maybe I can change my screen a little bit. You're right. That's better. Okay, see better.
What's this? There's something inside the body.
3 things catch my attention. First, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus.
Question: how can you tell that from the X-ray?
This is probably a fire starter. It would ignite very easily. The fuse is coiled up and extends from there. By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body.
That means it could also burn underwater if it wanted to.
Finally, at the end of the fuse is a powder mixture of iron oxide and aluminum. This is a substance that causes a thermite reaction. When ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000 degrees Celsius and burns violently.
So this is why the body suddenly bursts into flames? Okay. Let's turn that off. That's hurting my eyes.
Looks like it's there so the performers can check how they look on screen. The questions for the quiz also show up here too.
Audio shows the entire world through the camera, blah blah blah. Button. Anything up above?
Maybe it's for having tea during breaks.
What's it connected to? Just there. Alright, fine, I'll turn on the X-ray again. Well, that's a little freaky. I'm not a fan of this.
These aren't good for much other than for show.
I don't like that. I don't like all the mannequins. It's kind of scary. Not much else to look at here. Except for all the mannequins. That continue to be weird.
Getting a better look at it. It looks like something tied to his waist. It's like a spider's thread. No, even thinner.
My analysis concludes that this is a CNT, or carbon nanotube. Graphene sheets with the thickness of a single carbon atom. These were rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes.
Incredibly small, but incredibly strong.
The diameter is about 0.4 nanometers. A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it's not visible to the naked eye.
What? But I can see it.
That's because this thread is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it. By the way, CNTs are extremely durable. They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel. Anyway, where is the other end of the CNT connected?
So wait, was the body up there the whole time? How long was the body sitting up in the rafters?
That way. Over by that red lamp.
Wait, okay, so while the lights were turned on, the body was up in the rafters, but once you turned it off, it would fall?
What's this?
It's the light switch.
The CNT is tied to it.
The CNT extending from the corpse was braided through the ceiling beam and tied to the light switch. But that's such a small distance. But it wouldn't make sense why he appeared when the lights went off, because he would have already been up there.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. Using the clues we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
The truth reenactment allows you to find the truth of the information you've gathered. Answer Thomas' questions with the best answer. Only by correctly answering your questions will the truth be reenacted.
Let's get on that now. First thing, about that power outage when the body appeared. Was it really just a power outage?
I was wondering about that too. The lights came back on way too quickly. Plus, if the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
But the stream went on, no problem.
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched off.
So how did the lights get turned off?
Well, I think I know what did it.
Was it Jim's body? I think it was Jin's body falling. Right, that's another option, because if Jin's body was up there and connected to the light switch, if someone pushed his body off the rafters, it would have naturally flipped the switch.
There were bundled CMTs tied to the body. They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the light switch.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
No, but it can fall. From the ceiling, I mean.
Now that you mention it, I thought I heard something hit the floor right after the lights went out.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT, which caused the light switch to turn off.
So on to the next question. The corpse was hidden up in the ceiling, right? Then how did it fall?
The rigor mortis! It happened on its own! Because the rigor mortis, his rigor mortis, it would have like kept itself steady up there.
The body must have been placed up in the ceiling like a bridge between two beams.
It just kind of like crumpled through.
It would stay up there while the body is still stiff. But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens, the corpse softens.
And that's what made it fall down. Now for the final question. Why did the body explode and burn?
Well, that can be explained by using the X-ray mode. It's because of the contraption set up inside the body.
And if with that fuse, if it's long enough, it'll take a moment for that reaction to fully activate.
The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground. The fire went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction. The substance was eventually ignited, causing a huge explosion.
So that interval between the fall and explosion was because of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse. I get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
And because the evidence would burn itself away. There'd be no more fuse to find once the fuse is already burned.
Alright, I think we're starting to figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet. That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator. Now that I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting. So keep that in mind.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going
Isn't
on
this just a VR space? I don't know how this is
Your
working.
stupid mouth, third-rate bit part actor!
You know, you're really getting into the role of the director. I can really feel the anger and the, like, I'm better than you feeling.
Are you too much of a moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
But...
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Macademy Award.
Macademy? Like, the nuts?
Enough! Let's get this started! Ready? Action!
Hi! I'm, the culprit who killed Jin.
Ooh, I'm really feeling it, Ryuki.
Now,
give it a bit more
prepare
oomph.
to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
You got a little bit of showmanship. Come on, give me a bit more of a hand flare. Come on.
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
I am an amateur.
Well, this is just the beginning, so I'll give you a pass for now.
Let's start with the positioning of the body. Where and how was it placed?
Well... It was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis. So that's how they did the light trick.
Carbon nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body. The CNT went up the beams and extended downward onto the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it all set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets softer soon. It needs to be soft and squishy. Like an octopus.
This scene makes no sense. I'm cutting it out.
You made me do it.
And after time passed, rigor mortis began to subside.
And thanks to the string, that kind of helped it from tumbling a whole lot.
The body falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after, a staff member turns on the lights.
Bam! A body appears, as if it teleported in out of nowhere. Sometime later, the burning fuse inside the body reaches the explosives.
So we need to find out who had access to the studio.
And that is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion.
Sometime in between when he died and when he appeared. Okay, so... Good, he didn't teleport here. I guess we know that much.
Good work! I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary.
So, okay. So this kind of gets rid of the teleportation theory. But it still doesn't explain the body we find in the future.
It all makes sense now. That corpse didn't teleport here after all.
Of course it didn't.
Yeah, but teleportation's fun though. Can't you let me dream a little bit?
Obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Half of a body just suddenly appearing out of nowhere, just like the Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
But something strange did
Wanted
occur.
to draw as much attention as possible to that sign, all so they could spread that QR video.
Okay, so that answers one of my 1,000 questions. What about the other 999? Alright, Tamagotchi, what you got? What phenomenon do I like? Poltergeist, rapping sound, ectoplasm, or near-death experience? None of the above! They're all bad. These are all terrible. I don't like any of these options. No ghost. Okay, that's quite the bottom, yeah. The costumes were added to bonus. Mizuki outfit, Ryuki outfit, cat ears. Outfits were added to bonus. Mermaid outfit, cat paws and tail. Well, now I want to go look at these outfits real fast. Oh, save it now. We'll do that later. In between streams. First things first.
That body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been ruined.
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect.
She said erect.
Just like a man's you-know-what.
She's making more penis jokes.
Again with that joke?
I don't think it ever ends with her. I'm
Besides,
gonna be honest.
It is not useless when it's not erect.
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign.
Thank you for the lurk, Bye Beast. Enjoy your dinner.
It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign. It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell.
Oh, that makes sense, actually.
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right? It would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
The culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so.
So we need to find, again, whoever had access to the studio, and who did access the studio within a few hours before this happened.
The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours.
And it took place 3 hours in.
Culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period. Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon. That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
CNT is highly flammable carbon material. It doesn't stand a chance against 3,000 degree temperature.
To wrap it all up,
but it bonds with oxygen to create carbon dioxide, which helps extinguish the flame.
The culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
It hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search with the people who might have the intel we need is the #1 rule of investigation, right?
Like who?
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling the whole time we were shooting the show. There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
You mean... the director, Jinpei Wagai?
If he had noticed that thing and didn't say anything, boy, that's
Right.
Where is he now?
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS.
That's kind of fucked up.
He's in Akihabara right now.
Oh, he's probably at the Mermaid Cafe.
At the Maid Cafe, Sunfish Pocket.
Cool, who wants to go see some mermaid maids? Mermaids. At 11:30 p.m. Currently getting late. Oh yeah, I remember this place from the first game. Ah, there's the director.
Ah, shit.
What do you mean, ah shit? I thought you were out of the Yakuza.
Damn.
I thought you were done with this. Hold on, there are innocent people here. Don't try and shoot me. I thought that... Here I was thinking that you had changed. I thought you were done with the Yakuza. I'm gonna give you such a beating. I'm gonna rip that hair right out of your head. That is terrifying. Ooh, nice dropkick. Who looks at me? Who looks at a person to suddenly start shooting?
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane? There are customers and staff in here.
My bad.
What do you mean you're bad?
An apology is not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon.
I am the police.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
You tried to shoot me. I almost lost my other eye.
What? I told you, my girl's pregnant, right?
Then why did you shoot at me?
I can't go to jail. That's why I accepted his offer in the first place.
Who?
I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror.
Terror. Like the emotion? No, terror. Like tearing, like fabric.
I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said...
I want to borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th before you start preparing for the stream. Do not let anyone near the studio during this time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked. That's all. I'll pay you 5 million. If everything goes well, I'll pay you on the night of the 11th.
So me and the staff haven't met this terror guy at all.
Carrying the fabric of reality? Yeah, that's my guess. It just kind of begs the question. We solved the mystery of the body falling. But there's still the problem of the secret of the world and the future body, and it's just like, and Date, who I'm sure your body has something to do with this. I'm calling it.
I don't know what happened in
I
the
refuse
studio
to let
either.
it go.
I had no idea that was gonna happen.
Come to class 3A at Sekiba High. You'll get your money there.
Class 3A at Sekiba High.
Isn't that where Iris and Amame are from? And Kazuki?
Ryuki.
Yeah, let's go.
$11:55 p.m. We're about to end the day. First, who is this mysterious terror? Okay! Okay!
The director
Oh!
of Horatory Institute of Genetics.
Oh, hi! Hi, how? What? Huh?
Chikara Horadori.
Yes, I'm well aware of his name. We heard it a lot earlier.
No way. It can't be.
Hmm. Where's the left half of your body at? How many years is it gonna take for that to show up? What the fuck, y'all?
Mr. Date told me about this shrine. This place is so full of nature. Just like Yoyagi Park. It's just calming here.
I see.
Tama, would you mind giving me some support?
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
No, a man that we just were in the mind of a couple hours beforehand ended up dead in a high school. I'm not okay.
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
No, I'm fine. My mental health has never been better. Eye twitching.
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Oh, I thought you were the dominatrix here.
Thanks. Let's start then.
You definitely have more the outfit for it. Now my question is, how the hell is he just standing as he's just floating there?
It's just like the real thing.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
And a very smart grandma, AI that's only a couple years old. Or months old, I don't know. Oh boy.
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
How is my question.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th.
When did we talk to him? When did we sync
Right
with
around
him?
the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
So like, we left him, we synced with him, let him go, and then he died basically immediately. Cool.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you. Will you hear me out?
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that... it has no guts!
it, Tama. A man is dead. Admittedly, a man we didn't like, but...
What?
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it. I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts. I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
A for effort there, Tama. Thank you for defusing the situation. The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have internal organs anymore. The open space inside the body has a lower pressure than the outside. It's similar to how suction cup works. This is what you missed. We found this. And he's stuck to the blackboard because of... Tama's gonna make a joke about this. Because of suction. First we turned him on, and I mean the statues, and now there's suction happening. Okay. That's fine. This is normal. We're talking about a murder. Question. How is the air pressure differential there?
Well,
without teleportation?
satisfied?
I feel like teleportation is the only option there.
That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Just who is this terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
He's tearing my mind in half because I don't know what's happening.
It can't be Tokiko, can it? Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death, and she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Doesn't mean she's not behind it, it just means she wasn't the one hands-on with it.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
Exactly.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow.
Terror. Frey. This guy that she knows. Yeah, something's weird.
Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about Bats 490. That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. A false world created by a program.
Was Bethesda the one who made it? Because these corpses look like Bethesda glitches.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible.
I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
We already know that security at that high school was a goddamn joke.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking. I think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Chimpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Chimpei.
So we got played. Like fools! Absolute fools we are!
In any case,
but what else is new?
Let's go see Tokiko.
We're the police.
I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
Solve one mystery, and all of a sudden another one shows up in its place. It's like a goddamn Hydra.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
What do you mean?
I mean, I knew you would come see me.
Did you know that this man is dead? Stop making that hand sign. It doesn't even look right. But I think since we're starting here, this is a good place to go ahead and call it. Yes? Hi? Mama? Are you asking if I want help on something?
Worried about relationships?
I'm not human, I'm a robot.
Huh? You don't really have worries, do you? Are you malfunctioning? You have no worries. Why did you come here?
I wanted to see you. I want to say hi.
Ah. I see. Thank you. Me too. I was starting to get feelings for you too.
You know, that's not what I said, but okay.
So please stay by my side.
Please. Promise?
I mean, I can't say no.
If you sell me at a thrift shop, I'm going to hang you.
Got it. Don't sell you. Got it. Will do. You'll stay right here. It's fine. Alright, well, we're gonna call it there. I think this is a good place to end it. We will continue this conversation with Tokiko later. Let me check something real fast. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and call it there. Thank you all so much for joining me for this very confusing game. I have many questions. I want to look at the flowchart though before we go. So, okay. It seems... Yeah. Hi, Maya. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Alright, I want to look at the flowchart real fast. So this is if we knew the name of the killer at the start, essentially, right? I wonder if these green dots are other connections to other timelines, which we will have to go through all of them eventually. It'll be very interesting to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I'm gonna get myself some food. Thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back on Thursday for Mega Man, Saturday for Digimon, Sunday for Genshin, blah blah blah. Most likely that's just how things are gonna go. I hope to see you all in an hour at Caden's stream for her birthday. Until then, we're gonna go ahead and call it, so get yourself some food, some water, and all that good stuff. I love you all, and I'll see y'all later.